YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Jonathan. We're back with another video. So today, this video is going to be about control opposition and governmental attacks on us, my nigga. So with all that being said, let's get into it. Now, the first things first, bro. I got my notes here. The first thing I want to talk about is Joe Rogan, right? Now, I seen the clip on Joe Rogan and dude he was interviewing named Oz Perlman, right? Now, what happened was, the scenario that happened was, this motherfucker Oz guessed this nigga's, or quote unquote guessed this nigga Joe Rogan's bank pin number, bro, to his ATM. Like his ATM pin number, the 4-digit code, right? Now, this motherfucker, like how does somebody just guess that shit? How does somebody just guess the exact number? The exact number in front of the nigga, bro. You know how, you do know the chance of that shit happening. Like, think about the chance of that shit happening. Out of 1 out of 8 billion people, this nigga got in front of Joe Rogan. As hard as it is to get in front of motherfucking Joe Rogan, this motherfucker in front of Joe Rogan, guess this nigga's pin number in front of him on live, my nigga. So you gotta look at this shit with your third eye, my nigga. What was this really indicating, my nigga? So this nigga Oz was born in Israel. You know exactly where I'm going with this. This motherfucker Oz was born in Israel, right? So this was a psychological attack on the nigga Joe Rogan, saying that, yes, nigga, we got your ass. Nigga, you're going nowhere. We have eyes on you, my nigga. They were letting the powers that be, my nigga, the Jews, they were letting this nigga know, yes, nigga, we got your ass, gang. We have access to all your shit, my nigga. So this is why I say control opposition. Now, when you get to a certain level of wealth or a certain level of power and influence, these niggas will not let you get to a certain point, gang, without interfering with your shit. Best believe that shit. Like, for example, my nigga, if for some reason I have $500 million, do you think I'm gonna just have $500 million and not have no type of governmental agency or entity try to come fuck with my shit? These niggas see that shit and they gonna be like, yeah, nigga, we need to watch this guy. And a whole bunch of weird shit gonna start happening, nigga. I might have motherfuckers gang stalking me. I might get in some random ass letters on my shit. Niggas might tap into my phone lines and shit. Really understand this shit, bro. This is control opposition. When you have this level of power and influence, niggas do not want you to just willy-nilly have that shit. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, bro, you have to understand. I know you see these niggas like, oh, they are the face of these multi-billion dollar companies. It is what it is, right? But no, it's deeper than that, my nigga. It's deeper than that. Do you understand the amount of wealth that these people have, bro? 99% of the world's population can work for the next 6 generations and not even amount to 1% of these niggas' wealth. Do you understand how crazy that is? Do you understand how crazy that is, my nigga? That is an immense amount of power and wealth and influence that one person has control over. Or is it really just one person? Or is that nigga just the face of that shit? You have to understand there's people behind these people that control their wealth. This nigga Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, does not control all fucking whatever $100 billion net worth this nigga got. He does not control that shit. There's niggas in his pockets. There's people in his ear telling him what to say and what to do and how to move. Because, nigga, they all work into one big agenda, bro. You have to really understand this shit, gang. So going back to Joe Rogan. This nigga, Joe Rogan, he don't be getting into no type of controversy. He's a widely renowned person. He's well liked. He has a very good image, my nigga. And he has a lot of money. He is worth a lot of money, bro. So you have to understand, this type of nigga is dangerous because he has a lot of influence, right? And a lot of people fuck with this nigga. So he is very dangerous if he were to turn on some governmental agency, right? Like the Jews. That nigga Joe Rogan be talking about all the genocide and shit. He be talking about that shit. So they threw this nigga Oz on his podcast to tell him, hey, little nigga, you better calm that shit down before we really do something to your ass. And if you watch that clip, You'll realize this nigga Joe Rogan, that nigga can't show emotion. But you could tell that nigga is shook. You can tell that nigga is like, oh shit. Like, these niggas really got back end access to my shit. And you have to realize, bro, they all do, nigga. All this shit is controlled. Nigga, the media, the news, these psyops that be going on, these wars, killings and shit, all be planned, all be controlled. You have to really understand this shit. You cannot take what you see outside as the truth, my nigga. You can't. Do you understand? Before something gets shown on the world news, do you understand how many people that has to go through before it gets approved? These scripts, do you understand how many people have to approve these scripts? And how many screenings have to go through these people to put them on the face of the news? These people just don't throw up a fucking job application and get put on these fucking platforms. These be niggas that's placed on these platforms to push agendas, my nigga. They are paid very, very handsomely to get pushed agendas, my nigga. To control us, gang. You have to understand that shit. Because if you don't, you still gonna look at the fucking world and think it is what it is when it's really not, bro. None of this shit is for your greater good, gang. This is why I be telling y'all niggas to focus on yourself. My nigga, focus on your fucking self. Because none of this worldly shit is for you, gang. Even your For You page is not for you, nigga. That is a government weapon. A government weapon against your fucking mind. That you give power to, gang. The algorithm is only a mental reflection of you, gang. You give the power to the algorithm. When you starve the algorithm, it doesn't know what the fuck to do. This is why when you make an account, it's all random bullshit. It's all hella popular shit. But as soon as you start interacting with that motherfucker, it's gonna start showing you hella niche stuff. Because you give power to the fucking algorithm, my nigga. You give power to that shit. Do you understand how much data is logged on a daily basis about human nature, human behaviors, yourself? Bro, after a while, these niggas who create these AI platforms are going to be able to replicate actual human beings based off of their behavior on a daily basis. Understand that shit. Nigga, do you understand how many data inputs you give these platforms on a daily basis? These niggas know you better than you know yourself. You don't even know what the fuck you liked in the past 30, 45 minutes. But that platform do. You don't even know what the fuck you reposted 30 days ago. But that platform do. Nigga, you don't even know what you bought probably 2 years ago. But that platform do. Nigga, this is why you be seeing ads and shit. When you be talking, nigga, everything listening. This MacBook, my phone, nigga, my TV probably listening to me right now. Everything is not private no more, bro. It's not. I used to think if I don't hop on social media that I'm gonna be good. I used to think that for a while, that I'm gonna be good, nobody knows I exist. Bro, no. The best thing you can do is just hop on this bitch and try to push your own message. Cause niggas know you exist. Niggas know exactly who you are. If they wanted to get you up off this bitch, they will be at your doorstep in 30 minutes, nigga. Best believe that shit. They know exactly where the fuck you are at all times, my nigga. Really understand that shit. Nobody is safe. Example, Joe Rogan on his podcast. They checkmated that nigga on his podcast. You know how crazy that is, bro. A podcast that gets millions and millions of views per month. Have somebody come on your shit. Have a guest come on your shit and show you your bank PIN number. That is fucking crazy. A fucking Israeli nigga. Show you your fucking bank PIN number. And he just randomly guessed that shit. Come on, bro. Really think about that shit, gang. Now, second thing I want to get into, bro. PsyOps to control racial groups. Now, you already know where the fuck I'm going with this shit, gang. That nigga George Floyd. You already know where the fuck I'm going with this shit. Not even George Floyd, nigga. Like, rap. Like, all this cultural, like, quote-unquote cultural stuff for the black community. No, that shit is to control us, gang. This shit is to control us, to separate and divide and conquer. That's exactly what the fuck it's for. Social media, my nigga. You understand, bro, do you realize the pattern that goes on social media, like on a monthly basis? Bro, every single month, I hear some new shit about some white nigga doing something to the black community, and the black community attacking a white nigga. Or a black person attacking a white nigga, and the white people saying black fatigue. It's always some new racial shit. Who gives a fuck, my nigga? Who cares about that shit? Me personally, I don't care. I think racism is funny as fuck. Because why are you so pressed that I have just a little bit more melanin than you, my nigga? Why are you so pressed that I am genetically superior to you? Why are you so pressed about that shit? So none of this shit really makes sense if you really think about that shit and understand what the fuck be going on and look at that shit with your third eye. It really don't make sense. But niggas be so encapsulated into that shit where they be posting, they be giving their energy to that shit, commenting all these posts, reposting that shit, and putting this shit on the news, making it such a big deal. For what? At the end of the day, when your head hit that pillow at the night, you still the same nigga with the same problems. The nigga who was quote unquote racist probably don't even know you exist. And that motherfucker probably don't even really give a fuck. Cause we all gonna die on this bitch, my nigga. We all got a death date. So if you really think about that shit, was me commenting on that post, me giving my energy to that shit really worth it? No, it wasn't. Was that helping me connect with my higher self? No, it wasn't. But you know what that did do, right? It kept me in my fucking lower chakra. It kept me in my root chakra, nigga. What frequency is in your root chakra? Nigga, hatred. That's a low frequency action. That's a low frequency emotion. You have to realize, my nigga, a lot of this shit on social media is designed to keep you in your root chakra, gang. It's designed to do that. Bro, everything you see on social media, on your For You page, is either rooted in insecurity, hatred, or laughing at somebody else, my nigga. There's rarely ever any high vibrational content on these platforms. And bro, really understand what the fuck I'm saying in this video, my nigga, because I'm really pissed off. Now, if you open up TikTok or Instagram Reels or whatever social media platform you want to look at and scroll on that bitch, I will guarantee you, but if you scroll on that shit and you have like an emotional frequency chart next to you, and you watch the full video and you keep scrolling and you tie the emotion that you get from that video to the fucking chart, most of that shit will be in your lower frequencies, my nigga, in your lower chakras. Why is that? Because it's designed to fucking do that, my nigga. What's your best interest? To keep you hooked on the fucking platform so you can connect with your higher self. Because if you could, you'll realize, nigga, much of the shit that you see on a daily basis is bullshit. Most of this shit is bullshit, bro. And it's not for you, even though it says your For You page. That shit is not for you, the gang. Really understand that shit. So, last thing before I hop out this bitch, bro. Now, I was thinking about this shit like 2-3 days ago, right? Now, the transatlantic slave trade, right? Now, I was really thinking about this shit. Why the fuck would you build some big ass boats and it take like 24, 48 hours to fucking fly across the fucking Atlantic Ocean? Why the fuck would you build a boat and sail across that bitch with hundreds of fucking people when there's already niggas on the fucking continent of the United States of America, the Native Americans? So really understand what the fuck I'm finna say next, my nigga. Really understand this shit. Why would you take people from Africa and ship them like Amazon across the fucking ocean when there's already niggas on this bitch. I know I wouldn't do that shit. I will focus on trying to conquer the niggas on this bitch already, right? And what's even crazier is, why would you go from one land that you was already at and go to another land and try to conquer them niggas? But I digress. So back on track, gang. So what I really think, bro, the quote unquote Native Americans that was on this bitch is really the like real black people, gang. And you notice like the fucking Mayans. How did they know about the pyramids when there's pyramids in fucking Egypt? How did they know about that shit? Who gave these niggas the fucking schematics to build fucking pyramids? My nigga, who did that shit? Bro, fucking nigga, South America is thousands of miles away from fucking Egypt. How did these niggas know to build the same exact shit, my nigga? And I know they didn't have no fucking planes, no cars, nigga, none of that shit. No sophisticated ass boats. So how did they know to build fucking pyramids? For what spiritual reason? Who told these niggas about that shit? So, and you notice how hot it is in South America and fucking like some parts of Texas and Mexico and all that type of shit. And Arizona, you know how hot it is in Phoenix, Arizona, nigga. I really think that shit Egypt. Gang. But I really think that shit Egypt, nigga. And also the Native Americans, the Indians. How the fuck are there Indians in America and there's Indians in fucking India, in Asia, my nigga? How is that possible? Who's the real fucking Indians? Why are there two Indians, my nigga? Where were the Indians when there were Native Americans? Where did they go, gang? You notice how the Native Americans was in this bitch first, but as soon as you try to fill out a application form or some shit for a fucking job, there is no racial group for Native Americans. Where the fuck did it go? It's white, black, Hispanic, Arabic, and some other shit, nigga. But it's no Native American. Where the fuck did they go? So I really think the Native Americans were like the true black people, and they really just took this shit and told us, nigga, we was shit from Africa, nigga. Because look, even the African motherfuckers don't even like us black people. Nigga, we the same color. And this is why, like, hey, I ain't even gonna lie, if you an African nigga watching this, bro, and you live in Houston, my nigga, you gonna have to prove me wrong. Cause every African motherfucker, every Nigerian motherfucker that I seen here in Houston did not fuck with me for some reason. Even though we black. And I had to figure that shit out the hard way. But if you a Nigerian motherfucker and you wanna come change my mind, come do that. But other than that, nigga, fuck you, gang. If you don't like me, I don't like you either, my nigga. Fuck out of here. But with all that being said, bro, if you fuck with the video, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.